Okay, so for this deep dive, we're going to be looking at something, a story one of you listeners sent in.
Yeah.
And it's a story that really kind of got me thinking.
Oh, yeah.
It's just got so many layers to it.
Yeah.
And it involves a mountaintop temple
Ooh, okay.
in China.
Okay.
And you described this temple as like peaceful and serene,
Uh-huh.
but also maybe having a little bit of an edge to it.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So I guess,
Yeah.
first of all, for folks who maybe haven't heard this story yet or didn't send it in, can you kind of refresh our memories about what exactly happened?
Yeah, sure. So this listener wrote in and they were talking about how they were going through a really difficult time.
Okay.
They had just gotten in like a really bad argument with someone and they were feeling really kind of lost and alone and just needed to get away.
Yeah.
And so they decided to climb this mountain.
Okay.
It was nighttime.
At night.
Yeah, it was nighttime. And they went up to this ancient temple that was on top of this mountain. And they just wanted to be alone with their thoughts, you know, kind of get away from everything.
Yeah, just like find some peace and quiet away from all the noise.
Yeah. And so they're sitting there, you know, at this temple and they think they're alone.
Yeah.
But then they get this feeling that someone or something has sat down next to them.
Whoa, okay, so hold on a second.
Yeah.
I mean, that's already giving me goosebumps.
Right.
Like climbing a mountain at night
Yeah.
to go to an ancient temple that's already
It's pretty spooky.
like kinda.
Yeah.
I don't know if peaceful is the word I would use, but
Right.
and then to feel like some unseen presence sits down next to you.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
That's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
I think, you know, one of the things that the listener mentioned was that they felt both fear
Yeah.
and peace
At the same time.
at the same time.
That's wild.
Right. And that's what's so fascinating about this story.
Yeah.
You know, when we're in unfamiliar environments, especially places that are like steeped in, you know, spiritual beliefs and history,
Right.
our senses tend to heighten.
Yeah.
Like we're more aware of our surroundings.
Oh,
We're kind of primed for both like danger and the unknown. And that can lead to this really complex mix of emotions.
Interesting.
Like our ancient brain wiring is kind of kicking in,
Yeah.
but with this added spiritual element.
Right.
So it's almost like our brains are trying to make sense of this experience
Yeah.
that's kind of outside of our normal realm of understanding.
It really makes you question what's real and what's imagined, doesn't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
And you know, the listener also mentioned that their Chinese friends wouldn't go near this temple.
Yeah. You said that like it almost had a reputation.
Yeah, it's like it was known for being a little bit spooky or maybe even dangerous.
Wow.
And that adds another layer to this whole thing.
Definitely, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Right.
Why are people avoiding this place?
Exactly. And, you know, it's not uncommon for certain locations to have stories and beliefs attached to them
Right.
that kind of influence how people interact with those places.
Yeah, and there are tons of stories about mountains and
Totally.
you know, spiritual energy and all that.
Yeah, like think about Mount Tai in China.
Okay.
It's not just a mountain. It's believed to be the home of the god of the underworld
Whoa.
and a pathway for spirits.
Wow.
So it's not surprising that people might be a little hesitant to go there.
Yeah. I mean, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
So this mountain,
Yeah.
this temple on top of this mountain, could this be like the ultimate therapy session?
Oh, maybe.
Like it's maybe cheaper than a therapist,
Probably.
but definitely scarier.
Yeah, definitely a little more intense.
But okay, so seriously, knowing all this now,
Yeah.
would you go back to that temple?
That's a great question.
I mean, I don't know if I would.
I think it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You mentioned the argument beforehand. Maybe subconsciously you were seeking solace or connection, even if it was with something beyond our understanding.
Right. And you were talking about peace before.
Yeah.
Like, do you think this experience,
Yeah.
however unsettling it was,
Right.
do you think it helped you find that peace?
You know, it's possible. It's like those sensory deprivation tanks.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes stripping away the familiar can actually open us up to a different kind of awareness.
Okay.
Maybe this experience wasn't about proving the supernatural or anything like that,
Yeah.
but about understanding your own capacity for peace,
Mm-hmm.
even when faced with the unknown.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not about like proving or disproving anything. It's just
Yeah.
about like what's going on internally.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I guess the big question still remains.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it a spirit? Was it your imagination?
Wow.
Was it the mountain itself somehow communicating with you?
I don't know if we can ever really know for sure.
Yeah.
I think sometimes the most powerful experiences are the ones we can't fully explain.
Right.
Maybe the meaning will reveal itself over time through reflection, or maybe even another visit to that mountaintop.
That's true.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe you get another dose of peace.
Exactly.
But who knows what will come with it.
Right.
I think that's a great place to leave it.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I don't know, wherever you are, listener,
Yeah.
if you're listening to this,
Yeah,
I hope this deep dive has given you some food for thought.
definitely.
Yeah. Keep exploring.
Keep questioning.
Keep questioning.
Yeah.
And who knows what other mysteries you'll uncover.
You never know.
Exactly.
All right.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And until next time,
Yes.
see you later.
Keep on diving. Bye.